Good morning, all of you. Today we can discuss how we subtract algebraic expressions. Okay, if it is monomial, very easy. When we subtract a monomial from another monomial, it will be very easy. Let's subtract 5a from 8a. Okay, so what will be the expression? We can write it as 8a. From 8a we are subtracting 5a. 8a minus 5a, we will get 3a. Subtract the coefficients 8 minus 5, and here also both are like terms. Okay, only like terms, also just like addition we can subtract only like terms. So 8a minus 5a, subtract 5a from 8a, that is the question. So 8a minus 5a, we will get 3a. Next question, subtract minus 6a from 10a. So from 10a we are subtracting. From 10a we are subtracting minus 6, subtracting. What we are subtracting? Minus 6a. So minus 6a. So how we can do subtracting? Just like for integers, for subtracting one integer from another integer, we are adding the additive inverse. Just like here also, 10a, instead of subtracting we are adding. What is the additive inverse of minus 6a? It will be plus 6a. So 10a plus 6a, we will get 16a. Okay, so the rule is same for integers and also for algebraic expressions. And if the algebraic expression is given or binomial or trinomial, how we can do that question? That is, subtract ax plus bx plus c. This is the first expression. Subtract ax plus bx plus c from which 7ax minus 8bx minus 5c. So first we can write the expression like this. From which we are subtracting? From this expression. So that we want to write first 7ax minus 8bx minus 5c. From this expression we are subtracting this type. Want to write first, write the from which algebraic expression we are subtracting, that full expression we put in a bracket. From this we are subtracting this, so that expression also put in another bracket. Ax plus bx plus c. Okay, ax plus bx plus c. Now you look, if any subtraction question like this with before that second algebraic expression, if the sign is negative, for we want to open the bracket. Anyway, we want to open this brackets full. Okay, for simplification, we want to open this bracket. Both brackets we want to open. For when we open that, when we remove that brackets, you want to care one thing. If it is minus here, before the bracket, if it is minus here, then instead of subtracting, we want to add. Just like here in integers, instead of subtracting, we are adding the additive inverse of the second one. So after, if it is negative here, we instead of subtracting, we are adding and open this bracket. What will be the sign here? Instead of 7ax, its sign will change it as minus ax, and plus bx will change it as minus bx, plus c will change it as minus c. Okay, if the brackets in the, if the algebraic expression, if it is positive, it will change it as negative. If it is negative, then it will change it as positive. That type we want to care. So simply we can simply write it as first expression 7ax minus 8bx minus 5c. Then we are, instead of subtracting, we are adding. So adding additive inverse of the second one. So what will be the additive inverse of 7ax? Here additive inverse of ax will be minus ax. Okay, additive inverse of bx will be minus bx, and additive inverse of plus c will be minus c. Then we can use the rule of addition. Now we are adding. Instead of subtracting, we added the additive inverse of the second expression. Okay. Now find out the like terms. 7ax and minus ax. 7ax and minus ax. What will be its sum? What is the coefficient here? 7. What is the coefficient in this? it will be minus 1. Okay, so 7 plus minus 1, 7 plus minus 1, it will be 6 plus 6ax. Okay, so these two expression we added. Next, minus 8bx and minus bx. Minus 8bx, what is its coefficient? Minus 8, and here minus bx, its coefficient is minus 1. So minus 8 plus minus 1, minus 8 plus minus 1, we know minus 9bx. Okay, so that expression also we added. Next, minus 5c minus c, minus 5 and minus 1, minus 6c. So full expressions we added. Anything remains? No. So the last answer is 6ax minus 9bx minus 6c. Okay, just like another question. If you know the rule of subtraction of integers, the same rule we can follow in the subtraction of algebraic expression also. Another question, look, subtract 6x square minus 3x, subtract 6x square minus 3x plus 4 from minus 8x square plus 8x plus 1. Okay, so from which we are subtracting this, so that we can write it as first. This implies minus 8x square plus 8x plus 1. So there will not be any change for each side, because from this expression we are subtracting. So first we can write that in subtraction form. We are from this expression we are subtracting this. So that write in under bracket 6x square minus 3x plus 4. Now use the rule of subtraction. Instead of subtracting, we are adding the additive inverse of the second one. For that, first will be not changed. Minus 8x square plus 8x plus 1. And instead of subtracting, we are adding. Okay, we are adding the additive inverse of the second. Full we want to change the sign. So minus 6x square and plus 3x and minus 4. After that, no need of brackets. Okay, because we changed the sign of the full terms. Now find out the like terms. Minus 8x square plus minus 6x square. Minus 8. What are the coefficients? Minus 8 and minus 6. Minus 8x square minus 6x square minus 14x square. Okay. Next, x terms. 8x plus 3x plus 8 and plus 3. It will be plus 11x. So that also we added. Next, 1 plus minus 4. It will be minus 3. So this way we can find out the subtraction of algebraic expression if it is binomial or trinomial. Anyway, after that opening, if it is that rule we want to care for, instead of subtracting we are adding the additive inverse of this full term. We want to change additive inverse, want to take for this full. It is the sign here is plus, so it will be minus. If minus, it will become positive. Plus will be negative, that type. Okay, so if you follow this, if you study this rule well, then you can find out you can subtract any algebraic expression if it is trinomial or any polynomial. More than 3 or 4 terms we can subtract it simply. Okay, thank you.